So, thanks to Twitter, I have an idea of what my next video is going to be. Today we're going to be talking about Naruto versus Sasuke and why I believe Naruto has always been stronger than Sasuke throughout the ending of Naruto Shippuden and to where we're at in the Boruto manga chapter 51. If you don't care about spoilers, definitely check this review out. And if you want me to talk about the manga chapter Boruto 51, let me know in the comment section down below because I want to know if y'all want me to talk about the possibility of Naruto dying. And Naruto is my favorite character, but this is all inspired by one of my favorite content creators, PS3 360 HD2, the man with a console name that's two consoles old at this point, and this man is notoriously a Sasuke, Vegeta, and Tobirama fanboy. And I used to follow him on Twitter, but he's made so many bad takes that I can only take so many. And he recently posted that because he's upset that Naruto at this point has a new power-up, and people are claiming that, well, Naruto has always naturally been stronger than Sasuke. And he's not really good at debating. All he really knows how to do is take feats out of context, hang on to certain statements, but not hang on to certain statements for different characters, and just meme to death. And if you actually counter him in a point, he'll just say that you're rambling, you don't know what you're talking about. And for me, as a person who's been power scaling for years now, saying that I'm not good at my job. So instead of letting this nigga just completely get away with just not knowing how to debate and just using his clout on Twitter to just kind of ignore what I'm saying, I'm going to put it on here and actually have my real argument, because he says that I don't know how to use factual statements and I don't know how to use a bunch of this stuff. And it's already kind of hard enough doing that on Twitter because it's very limited of what you can say, what you can do. So let's break it down here with no rambling or whatever. Let's talk about the timeline of Naruto versus Sasuke. We're not going to go all the way back. We're not going to go from part 1 to now. We're just going to talk about where they was before the sixth path power up, after the sixth path power up, and where they're at in Boruto. So Naruto was already naturally stronger than Sasuke before they got the sixth path power up. With the panel I'm going to show here, it shows that in Naruto in Sage mode, Biju mode, was already shown to be stronger than Sasuke, with Sasuke being enraged of how powerful Naruto was and needing Naruto's chakra to be able to use a Susanoo with legs. Then when they both get bodied by Madara later on, you see that Naruto and Sasuke both get a power up from Hagoromo. And with this, it's kind of hard to tell who is stronger because they both fight Madara at a pretty equal level here. But then they fight Kaguya, which with people who don't believe that Kaguya is stronger than Madara, I'm going to show you some panels here that says that, and Sasuke even states that Kaguya has a higher power, higher chakra levels than even Madara, Rikudo Madara. And Naruto even states that Kaguya has higher chakra levels than even the Ten Tails. And we see the initial fight here, because again, mind you, this is Sasuke. He doesn't really know how to use the Rinnegan, because I remember I mentioned this feat before, and PS3's argument was, well, this is a weaker Sasuke. We're going to get to that point there. But in the beginning initial of this fight, Sasuke gets one-shotted in his Susanoo mode, right? Gets one-shotted. While Naruto is the only character who's able to keep up with Kaguya's chakra punches. And later on, Naruto's able to use a mode with one of the Bijus where it powers up his strength levels to the point that he uses the Taiju Kagebushin no Jutsu, or the multiple shadow clones, and he's able to overwhelm Kaguya, an opponent who's stronger than Madara and pretty much the strongest character in the series so far, right? Able to overwhelm her to the point that she tries to lead to a different portal, forcing Kaguya to leave because of how powerful Naruto was, right? And this fight as a whole shows Naruto's peak when he's trying his hardest, able to use multiple shadow clones where he's using all the Nine Tails different abilities to knock Kaguya to a point where she goes into a rabbit form, right? This is peak Naruto, right? But we still haven't seen peak Sasuke. Now, after they defeat Kaguya similar to the moon, we see Sasuke is able to use the Rinnegan a little bit more, and then we have the eventual Naruto versus Sasuke fight. And granted, this is Naruto fresh out of using all those amazing abilities from Kaguya, so he's already a little bit worn down. But regardless, he goes to fight Sasuke. And Sasuke, knowing that he can't beat Naruto at how powerful he is, he uses the 9 Biju. And for people who are saying that this is just you assuming things, later on down the fight, Sasuke even states that he needs the Biju to beat Naruto, right? But we're going to even talk about the feats here because people don't care about statements, even though regardless, yeah. So Naruto literally states that he doesn't want to kill Sasuke throughout this entire fight, but even without having killing intent, because Sasuke says that he's going to try to kill Naruto. Even with all that against Naruto, either in the manga or anime, Naruto is able to equal Sasuke. And this is Sasuke using all 9 Bijus to take him on. And yeah, Naruto naturally with every disadvantage is able to tie with him. Where we saw Naruto at his full power against Kaguya using using one of the Biju's power up abilities, able to even overwhelm Kaguya. We saw what Naruto can really do when he's trying, and this is Naruto not going all out, is still able to tie with Sasuke. So this whole argument that Sasuke is equal to Naruto at this point is just wrong. And we can even look at their power set here. Like, it's even shown in this fight that Amaterasu gets countered by Biju chakra, because that won't go through that chakra. And like I said before, Sasuke right after that states that he needs the 9 Biju to win. Any genjutsu that Sasuke has doesn't work against Naruto because he's a Jinchurikin. Kurama can get him out of it. Only certain jutsu like Itachi Tsukiyomi, which Sasuke doesn't have, or Shinzui's Kotoamatsu Kami. His special genjutsu, that's the only thing that can like affect Naruto, or even the infinite Tsukiyomi. Those type of genjutsu can affect Naruto, which Sasuke's regular genjutsu can't. And Naruto has omega levels more chakra levels than Sasuke. So in every level here, outside of like maybe hand-to-hand combat, Sasuke's at a disadvantage in terms of just power levels here, right? But we go to Boruto, where things are a little bit more evened out. And we see that Naruto and Sasuke are both fighting Momoshiki on an even playing field in the Boruto movie, the Boruto manga, and the Boruto anime. I would say though, in the Boruto manga, Naruto lands a little bit more hits on Momoshiki than Sasuke. Sasuke lands about 1 hit, while Naruto lands about like 2 hits and fights him in the base for a little bit. But in every single scene, we see that Sasuke is the one that gets knocked down first, and Naruto has to save him. This man's reply to me was, in the one variation of the story, which is in the anime, Sasuke kicks Naruto to the side and like that's it. That's like his only argument there. Well, mind you, it is a statement that I'm going to have here in the video that shows that when Sasuke says that, hey, Naruto, if you go down, it's all over for us. There's so many like statements hinting that Naruto is still slightly stronger than Sasuke, is the main one they need to protect. But regardless, I say they're pretty close at this point. But when Momoshiki was about to blow up the Konoha area right after like Boruto cheats, Naruto said like, I'm going to stay here and tank the blow, right? And this is also like right after that he loses like half his chakra because Momoshiki's taking his chakra. But you can also say that Sasuke right when he teleports, he loses half his chakra as well. But Naruto has a slighter more disadvantage in this situation, right? And in every freaking part of this story, in the manga, Naruto has to save Sasuke from being hit by Momoshiki's like hands. In the anime, it's the exact same thing. Just, oh my gosh, Sasuke kicks Naruto from the side in one scene, but right after, Naruto has to blitz over and save Sasuke right after that. In the Boruto movie, Sasuke didn't kick anyone. He just got blown up, and Naruto goes to save him, and he's enraged, and Naruto has to heal him with his chakra. So even in either incarnation, Naruto saves Sasuke, right? Even though they're fighting equally, they look like they're equals. In every incarnation, they made it a point to show you that Naruto is the last one standing, and they have to fuse together to beat Momoshiki. Now we head towards Kinshiki, who should be stronger than at least Kaguya and Momoshiki at this point, and he bodies both of them, right? He bodies both of them, but and that, you know, it's not really a point there. But we go into where we're at now in Kinshiki round 2, and now we have Naruto with another mode here, and this is the biggest thing that starts all this. Like, Naruto always had this in his back pocket where he never used it, right? And this is why like Sasuke fans are mad here. So I'm not mad at this because Naruto's always been stronger than Sasuke through all the stuff I stated here. From literally before they even had a six pass mode, when they get the 6-pass mode, Naruto's already way stronger than Sasuke. Naruto, without killing intent, is able to equal Sasuke. And also, this is like just looking at like the what ifs of what Naruto can do. Like, Naruto still has the ability to use multiple shadow clones with the Kurama avatar and body Sasuke, yet only Sasuke with 9 Biju power-ups is able to compete with 4 Kuramas. Like, everything Naruto has and the feats he has craps on, like, not craps, but it's just better than Sasuke's. Like, I would say though, in the Boruto era, they're more equal now, but even before that, Naruto was way stronger than Sasuke. So yeah, this is just me posting this on my channel because Naruto fans still argue and still debate like it's 2012. Instead of actually like having a point in using feats, they take feats out of context, or they hang out to statements for certain characters, not for others. Like, we're not even talking about the Tobirama versus Minato thing, where we literally have statements talking about how Minato is better than Tobirama, but people's argument for Tobirama is that, well, he's Hashirama's brother, and he scared Minato with that chakra point. But then when you mention, well, Naruto has way more chakra than Sasuke, hey, chakra's not everything. So, yeah, man. So, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you agree with PS3 H3 360 that I am bad at my job and all I do is ramble? Or did I actually use feats, statements, and proof that Naruto's always been stronger than Sasuke? And despite them, the gap getting better in the Boruto era, it's always been kind of hinted at that Naruto still has the slight edge. So, yeah, again, support PS3 H3 360. This is just like, you know, a debate, really, nothing personal. I still follow the guy on YouTube, like the stuff he does. His grind is amazing. This guy uploads like every day. One of the first people that uploads like Naruto store and stuff back when that was a thing. Been following this guy for years, man. But again, clout does not always equal knowledge, man. It just doesn't. And if you don't agree with that, check out my King Vader video. But yeah, I'm not gonna always do this. Just I know you guys like it when I'm more energized with this type of stuff. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, want me to talk about more Naruto, become an X Fighter, subscribe, hit the notification button, and yeah, man, SonTj, peace. Love you all.